Street Talk! Yeah!
Welcome to Street Talk. I am your host, Jason, and this is for Friday, September the 26th. Monthly still up for grabs. Stash still up for grabs. We need some greens, and we need them now, and I got it for you right here. First half prop for college football on Friday night. Which game is going to have more points in the first half? New Mexico and Fresno State or the tie versus Old Dominion and Middle Tennessee State. So if we take a look at the Vegas lines, New Mexico and Fresno State first half line is 36. ODU and Middle Tennessee State, their first half line is 35. So right there, maybe we're leaning a little bit more towards the tie because they're basically equal. If we take a look at their averages, now, a couple things, as I mentioned in an earlier video, they haven't played that many games, so we want to at least look at the averages, but we have to hold them lightly because one little outlier could throw the numbers off. So if we look at New Mexico, now this is points both that they allowed and that they scored, because that's what we're talking about here. New Mexico averages 39.7 points scored in their first half of their games. Fresno State, 34.5. Now, Old Dominion, 32.5. Middle Tennessee State, 34. Again, they're all basically right there. So maybe we're leaning a little bit more toward the tie. So, I'm going to bring up a cliche, but cliches are there because normally they're true. Points come from the passing game. And I think that's what's going to decide this prop. New Mexico ranked 126th out of 128 schools in yards passing per game. Last week, they actually had 4 different guys try an attempt to pass. Not a lot of consistency. They rely more on their running game, which is fine, but that bleeds the clock more, allowing less of a chance to score. The guys they have running, Terrion Gibson, Jarrell Presley, and possibly the best name in college football, Crusoe Gongbe. I'm going to say it one more time, Crusoe Gongbe. Remember all 3 of those guys because they are going to eat up a lot of yards running. They're going to eat up a lot of time. So for me, who decides this prop? Well, Fresno State is, they have their quarterback, Brian Burrell. He's a junior. Obviously, they had Derek Carr last year. They had Devontae Adams last year. They were a little bit more high-powered offense. Burrell's not quite as good as those guys, but he's still getting it done. Not too bad. So, for me, the one guy that'll decide this prop, Old Dominion quarterback, Taylor Heineke. If you haven't heard of him, familiarize yourself with him because he's got a great arm. He runs a high-powered offense, and he's going to win you this prop. Old Dominion and Middle Tennessee State for the win. I think he comes out passing. I think he puts up big numbers. And I think that they get it done and get you a green. Hope you guys enjoy it. We'll see you next time on Street Talk.